Hello and welcome. My name is Olga Chwa, and I'm here to guide you through a guided relaxation, a guided meditation called Yoga Nidra. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So as we move into the Yoga Nidra practice, I welcome you to find your most comfortable place and position, situating the body, watching the breath, and letting the breath be effortless, letting those practices be a thing of the past, and letting the body just breathe the way it breathes. And listening to the sounds, listening to all of the sounds, these instructions among them, and the sounds that are far away and distant, the sounds that are out in the world, wherever you are. And hear the sounds closer by, your own body sounds. Listen for the heartbeat and the digestion. If you happen to swallow, there's some sounds with the swallowing, or if you happen to hear your breath, let your mind follow that sound. And listen. And as the breath arrives, let this breath bring a resource to you. What is the resource you would like to receive today? What can the breath bring you that would be nourishing, that would be helpful? What do you need that the breath can offer? Something money can't buy. The breath can bring love. The breath can bring peace and joy. The breath can bring patience and strength and resilience and perseverance. What do you need? Inviting that in on the breath in, inviting that in on the inhale. Receiving that which you need. And receiving it all the way down to the feet, taking a moment to feel the left foot and the left big toe. Receiving into the big toe, the second toe, third, fourth, and fifth, the left sole of the foot and the top. Receive into the left heel and ankle. Let the breath come into the calf and the shin on the left side, the left knee and thigh. Around to the groin and buttock and hip. The left side of the pelvis and the left waist, to the ribs on the left with the rib cage there that holds the left side of the chest, the heart, the left shoulder blade. Noticing through the left armpit and shoulder and down to the left elbow. And forearm, left wrist, left hand. Receiving, inhaling into the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, little finger. And this awareness from the fingers up the arm to the shoulder, down the side of the trunk, down to the hip, and the left leg and the left foot. Receiving. The same on the right. Let the awareness come over to the right big toe. And like the breath arrives, it nourishes the second toe, third, fourth, and fifth toes. Sole of the foot and the top of the foot, the heel and the ankle. Lower leg, knee, and upper leg on the right. All the way up the thigh to the groin and the buttock and the hip within deep in its hip socket. And the outside hip and the left side of the pelvis. The abdomen on the left and the waist. Onto the right, we're on the right side of the chest. And the ribs that hold this right side of the chest up into the armpit and shoulder and down the right arm to the elbow. And down to the wrist. Noticing the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger and little finger, the palm of the hand and the back of the hand. From the fingers here on the right, down and up, up and down, the arm to the shoulder to the hips, and the hip to the foot, the right side there, all together. Right foot and left foot, the ankles left and right, right knee and the left hip and the right hip. Be aware of the pelvis, the pelvic floor, and the low back, and the abdomen, and all that is in between the abdomen and the low back. And let the breath arrive and nourish as this part of you receives the inhales. Into the chest, into the front of the chest, and the breastbone, and to the back shoulder blades and between the shoulder blades. The top of the back, and at the top of the chest with the collarbones, right and left, and the hollow between. Receive these resources. Inhale to the throat and the back of the head, and the sides of the head and the face, chin and lips, cheeks and nose. Receive to the right eye, to the left eye, to the right eyebrow and the left eyebrow. In between the eyebrows at the third eye. And over the forehead, and it's the hairline to the crown of the head together, head and face together. The neck and shoulders, the right arm, the left arm together. Chest and back, low back, abdomen, pelvis, right leg and left leg together. The whole body, the legs, the trunk, the arms, the neck and head, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Be aware of the whole body in this practice, the whole body here, resting and breathing, the whole body filled with awareness, the whole body. And the movement of the breath. Watch the breath arrive. And the breath brings these resources. What do you need? Breathing in strength, breathing in courage, patience, resilience. Breathing in hope and joy, sense of freedom. Breathing in all that this life is sustained on. Breathing in community and friendships and support. Breathing in. Breathing in the greatest kindness to yourself, the greatest kindness to this body, to this breath, to this moment. You've arrived in the cold winter, a time of regeneration, reset. And the Mercury in retrograde inviting us to remember and review, repair, restore. And this is the practice, this is the state of awareness that allows the body to regenerate. Where to? Let the mind go where the body needs the attention. Where to? Let the body be the guide. What does the body know? Where is the body calling the attention? Is there some part of the body that's uncomfortable? There's some pain, some ache that's got the attention. And is there just some part of the body that's calling awareness? It's not a pain, it's not an itch, it's not a sensation, it's just an awareness that goes to the heart space maybe, or to the guts, or to the pelvis, to the pelvic floor. Where does the awareness go? What does the body know? Asking the body, what do I need to know? Listening to the body, listening to whatever the body has to share. Taking a moment here, make a little pretty sound with this bell, with this chime. For the next 30 or 40 seconds, just a little short moment of drifting in a state of awareness that asks the question, where to? What is my next step? And how do I take that next step? What is next? Like a gardener who plans their garden all winter long to be ready in the spring. What are you preparing? What's next? And the next might be months from now. The next might be weeks ahead. The seeds are being planted now. Gazing inward. What do I need to know? What does this body know about the next step? And what taking that next step looks like. And that's the practice. You might stay right where you are. You might be somewhere lovely. You might come back to where you are. This is your practice, your state of awareness. You might have some mental notes. You might have heard something, felt something, understood something. Review that for yourself if there's something from this experience that you're holding as an insight, something you wish to remember, wish to be mindful of, whether it's just for tonight or into the week, into the month, into this moon cycle. And if you feel complete with the practice, if you feel ready, you begin to deepen your breath and listen to the sounds and wiggle if you feel like wiggling, and maybe moving the tongue in the mouth, and maybe moving the fingers, and maybe moving the toes. And the hands might touch each other and the fingers might touch each other. You might even rub the hands together. You might touch the face if it feels good, if that's welcome. You're in a liminal space. You're now in a space of transition between the yoga nidra and the state of wakefulness, if you are choosing to awaken, if that's where you're going. So take your time. Be really, really gentle with yourself. You might stretch a little. You might deepen the breath, moving yourself softly and kindly and gently as you move from this liminal space, from this transitional space between awake and asleep. There might be some self-massage, holding onto the earlobes and moving the fingers up and down the edges of the ears there. Maybe the eyebrows smoothed out and soothed. Notice what you notice. Notice what you've done. See what else you might need to awaken, to prepare for what's really next tonight. Those of you who are participating on the Zoom, notice what is next in your life this evening and what you might need to transition into. And if you're joining us on the video on YouTube, welcome. And same thing, what is next? What is on the threshold of this moment for you? And what would make that thing amazing? What can you do now so that your next event, your next activity, perhaps you're having dinner with somebody or with yourself, or what can you do to make that excellent? What's something that would make your night a little bonus special? So that's what I leave you with, that inquiry. And I thank you for showing up, for practicing, for caring for yourselves. And I look forward to seeing you every week here on Zoom. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.